Welcome to this episode of Networking with Intention, maximizing your return on investment, with your host, Business Development Specialist, Nikki Llewellyn.
So you've probably heard people tell you you need a target market or you need a niche, right? I want to talk with you a little bit about why that's so important. So when you're networking and you're going to, networking events, or you're doing one-on-one meetings, and you walk out of those meetings and you're kind of like, did anything happen with that? Or are they going to do anything for me? You're not networking right. You need to walk out of those networking events or those one-on-one meetings and know exactly what the person on the other side of the table or the other side of the conversation is doing for you, because you are so good at describing exactly what you need. So here's a little tip on how to help you with that. Your niche is going to boil down into one of four categories. And it's not like you're only going to have one for the rest of the life of your business. But I'm saying to get started, it's going to be one of these four categories. The first would be an industry. Do you target a particular industry that flourishes your business? That's the first one. The second is, do you target a particular decision maker, a title holder within a business, and that's how your business flourishes? For example, HR directors, or maybe it's the marketing director, maybe it's the technology entity of a business. So is your niche a particular decision maker? The third one would be, do you have a particular trigger event that happens in a person's personal life or in their business that is your niche? For example, in a personal life, someone's getting married, that might be your niche. Someone's having a baby, someone's relocating and moving to a new home. Or on the business side, maybe you work with companies that their trigger is hiring. Maybe their trigger is they're merging. So think about that. Maybe it's a trigger event that is your particular niche. And the fourth one would be, do you have a particular food chain relationship that feeds your business constantly? So is there one other professional out there that if they were your niche, your business constantly grows because of that relationship? And let me give you an example. Most people who buy a home need a mortgage, and most people who buy a home have a realtor. Well, a mortgage broker is constantly looking for a food chain relationship of realtors because they can feed them that business. So that could be an example of that niche. So why is this so important? I'm just going to give you a couple reasons, because some people just want to fight this and they think, like, that's not for me, the niche thing. Well, I'll tell you that when you network, no one knows anybody. No one's ever met anyone with the name anybody or everybody. And that's the biggest mistake that we make sometimes. So when you have a very specific thing you're asking for, whether it's restaurants or manufacturing or an HR director, it helps people help you. So the first thing that happens is people recall how they can help you. If you said anybody, they're not recalling. If you say restaurant, they start to think of people, right? The second thing is your message starts to become viral because people remember you affiliated with a particular word, and you don't even have to be in that room, and they might say the word restaurant, knowing that you target that. You're not even there, but they're talking about you because they remember you for that particular thing. And the last thing is, and this is most important, when you have a niche, you have a focus, like you're focused. You're not all over the place. One day I'm going to do this, the next day I'm going to do that. So I highly recommend, my challenge for you is to make sure that you have at least one thing that you're putting out there regularly for people to help you with. You're going to gain so much more traction in your networking.
Thanks for watching this episode of Networking with Intention with Nikki Llewellyn. For more great information, visit the Rainmakers website at gorainmakers.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Indie Biz TV Shows.